Consoles are nice and all, but if you want to play gorgeous-looking titles, such as Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed Odyssey at their maximum graphical potential, you'll want a gaming desktop. You can't buy a more powerful gaming platform than a tricked-out desktop PC. Here's everything you need to know, part by part, to pick the right killer gaming system, along with our current favorites, culled from our top-rated reviews. In this video, we're going to be checking out the top 5 best hybrid gaming desktops in the market today. You can find links to the products in the description. If you've got another product in mind that you would like us to review, please comment down below. We'll look into it as soon as possible, and let you know how it compares to the items listed in this roundup. So, without further ado, let's get started with the list. The Lenovo Y900 is a top-end gaming desktop, aimed squarely at consumers, looking to dive directly into the glorious world of PC gaming, without needing to build their own rig. If you like to have your cake and eat it, too, the Y900 can be easily expanded. With a tool-less design, an SLI-enabled MSI slot, and support for up to 64 GB. Hard drives and SSDs are also a snap to swap in and out. Power is the name of the game, and the attractive design and ease of access makes the Y900 perfect for anyone looking to start big and go bigger. With expandable RAM up to 64 GB, and an SLI supporting MSI slot for a second GPU, the Y900 can go from muscle car to supercar. The Y900 is a beast at a great price. You will save a few bucks building your own PC, something everyone should do at least once. But the trade-off is so razor thin, and the possibilities for future expansion so robust and easy, it's worth it. There's a certain reckless pleasure in opening up your games and cranking everything to ultra, and the Lenovo Ideacentre Y900 is perfect in that regard. The MSI Trident 3 is a handsome and compact gaming PC that we would love to add to our home entertainment setup. Between the styling of the case and its size, MSI's mini desktop isn't all that different than an Xbox One or PS4. It's not the most powerful desktop rig in the world, but it's got more than enough gusto to play games at higher graphics settings than the PS4 Pro can push. The notebook-style power supply limits the upgradability of this system, but with what comes in the box, you can go far with gaming at ultra quality. The most delightful thing about the Trident 3 is how cool and silently it runs. This is by far one of the best gaming PCs you can have sit alongside your TV, or on a small computer desk. The Intel Hades Canyon Nuke is the company's most impressive mini PC yet, capable of playing most modern games with ease, and offering plenty of performance for everyday computing. And that's all without the help of an external GPU. Unlike the previous Skull Canyon Nuke, this is true high-end desktop computing on a single, standalone chip. Beyond this one device, it represents a turning point for thin and light laptops, like HP Spectre X360-15 and Dell XPS 15 2-in-1 to be just as powerful as full-on gaming laptops. Although the Hades Canyon Nuke might be expensive and require additional parts, you won't find another mini PC as powerful as this. The expansive array of ports and support for high-end internal components is equally as amazing. Experience Extreme with the Intel kit that gives you the breakthrough performance you need to push your creations to the next level. Built with an 8th Gen Intel Core i7 processor with Radeon RX Vega M graphics with 4 GB of dedicated high-bandwidth memory, you can wring every GHz of performance you need for 4K and 360 degrees video editing, 3D rendering, shading, and complex calculations. Add in up to 32 GB of DDR4 RAM and 2 M.2 SSDs in a RAID 0 or RAID 1 configuration, and you've got a system that serves up and saves your big files quickly. Thanks to its small size, it's also the perfect home theater PC. All in all, Intel has produced an incredibly tiny, and VR-capable gaming PC worthy of your attention and consideration. It's not uncommon anymore for PC makers to brandish their pre-built desktop rigs as VR-ready. What is unusual is to do so with a computer that's also ready to conquer any game you throw at it at well over 60 frames per second, and for under $2,000. That's exactly what MSI has accomplished with the Infinite A. A tower whose graphical efforts aren't thwarted by its preparedness for VR. Nor is it so expensive that it would see your head turn the other way. The MSI Infinite A might have a few minor quirks, with all the extra ports and the single SSD drive. But there's not a whole lot to complain about once the system is up and running. With the fast processor, GTX 1080 video card and 16 GB of memory, there's very little that this gaming PC can't handle, including VR and 4K gaming. The high-end hardware might be at a premium just shy of $2,000 to match, but that's to be expected. The bottom line is that the MSI Infinite A is a near-perfect choice for a pre-built gaming rig. Just try not to get lost among all the features. This isn't your everyday pre-built gaming PC. The Alienware Aurora R7 feat of engineering in that it packs full-sized PC parts into chassis much smaller than your traditional mid-tower rig. At the same time, it's easily upgradable and attractive to look at. All of which we would expect considering its extremely high price tag. Luckily, the Alienware R7 South African rand is both of these things, and will impress those not ready or willing to build their own gaming PC. This machine is gorgeous in and out. Not necessarily in gaming type aesthetic. It doesn't come with all the bells and whistles of the Chill Blast Fusion Spectrum, or the Darth Vader meets Transformers look of the MSI Aegis 3, but in its power, functionality, and expandability. Admittedly, it's not the cheapest gaming desktop available. What it does offer is great value, and that's what matters more. Plus, if you're really on a tighter budget, there are more affordable configurations.